Right pricing game recap may contain profanity toward the contestants' decision-making in pricing games that can be categorized as either stupid or being misled by the audience that's portrayed as a heel for entertainment purposes only. In reality, Mr. Horgan doesn't show any prejudice toward the contestants based on their gender, their ethnicity, and their intelligence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the fabulous Price is Right pricing game recap for Friday, the 11th of January, 2013. Here are the pricing games that were played today to end the week. Danger Price, Bonkers, Balance Game, Pushover, Pass the Buck, and Plinko. Brent, an instrumentation tech from Bismarck, North Dakota, was the first contestant. He played Danger Price for a chance to win these four prizes: a 15-inch MacBook Pro laptop computer that has a 500 gig hard drive and comes with digital DJ software, a Proform treadmill that has built-in crosswalk workout arms, 16 workout programs, and a 0 to 10% quick incline control. Both the computer and the treadmill were modeled by the Ravishing and pregnant Rachel Reynolds. A 28 cubic foot stainless steel refrigerator that comes with an LCD touchscreen and apps. And 3 pairs of Christian Dior leather peep toe pump shoes. Both the refrigerator and the shoes were modeled by the Marvelous Manuela Arbelaez. The Danger Price was marked at $2,390. If Brent could find the 3 prizes that were not $2,390, he would win all 4 prizes. He first chose the shoes. Gotta tell you, I didn't like the looks of that choice. Well, when Manuela pressed the button to reveal the price of the Christian Dior shoes, they were... I think we all knew it. $2,390, the Danger Price. And that was it. Carlito, what do you have to say about Brent choosing the Danger Price first? No, it's not cool at all. Well, he should have chose the computer, which was $1,849, the treadmill, which was $600, and the refrigerator was $3,499. Cameron, spelled with a K, and is a female, who is wearing a shirt that said "Drew for President," featuring the donkey representing the Democratic Party and the elephant representing the Republican Party. She was the second contestant, and she played Bonkers for a chance to win a trip to Argentina that included a 6-night stay in a superior suite at the Fierro Hotel. Daily breakfast included, plus a tango show and dinner for 2 was included, and that was modeled by Manuela at door number 4. The wrong price was $5,865. When the 30 seconds began, Cameron first placed the paddles higher, lower, higher, lower, and that was not right. Then she tried higher, lower, 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 and that wasn't it. Next she went lower, higher, lower, lower. That was not right either. Then she went higher, 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 lower, and that was not it. Then she went higher for all 4 of the discs, but that wasn't right. Next she went higher, higher, lower, higher. That was not it. She had about 5 seconds left, so she basically had time for one more change. She went higher, lower, lower, higher. And when she pressed the button, she found out that she was a winner! With no time left, she got it! The actual retail price was $8,459. And I gotta say, that's the kind of win that would have the Miz shout out, "You better believe it." Alright, Daniel, who was wearing a t-shirt that said, "Today I can do anything." Well, that meant it was his birthday on the tape date of the show, and he was the third contestant. He played balance game for a chance to win a 2013 Hyundai Accent GLS sedan modeled by the awesome Amber Lancaster. Now, Drew gave Daniel Lucky Drew Dollar and the $320 bag for free as he placed it on the scale. Daniel chose the $11,000 and $5,000 bag, leaving up the $7,000 bag, making the price of the car $16,320. I was feeling really good on his choice. So, when Rachel placed the bag full of $2 on the opposite side of the scale, and she mentioned that even though she was pregnant, she still had all her strength to place that bag on the scale, Daniel saw the scales become balanced! Daniel won the car! Woohoo! And once again, that's the kind of win that would have the Miz shout out, "Oh yeah." Allison, who is originally from Fremont, California, but now lives in Glendale, California, was the fourth contestant. She played pushover for a chance to win an Ashley Furniture Shea Collection contemporary bedroom group with the 2 drawers underneath of the bedroom group is used for extra storage. Also comes with a Comfort Air Luxor Queen mattress and a 32-inch Samsung LED Smart HD TV that has built-in Wi-Fi and features a full web browser, modeled by Manuela. Her starting push price was $2,817. She pushed a second time to make the price $3,281, and she pushed again for a third time, making the price $6,328, and that's where she decided to stop pushing. So a total of 3 pushes with 2 blocks going over. That seemed like a reasonable price to me, $6,328. So, when Drew revealed what the actual retail price of this prize package was, it turned out to be $6,328! Allison became the 3rd winner of the day! Gotta love it! Alright, Rosa, no, not Rosa Mendez, the WWE diva. This Rosa is from Tucson, Arizona. She was the 5th contestant. She played Pass the Buck for a chance to win a 2013 Dodge Avenger SE, modeled by Manuela, a prize worth $19,990. She was given 1 pick for free and had a chance to win 2 more picks. The first 2 grocery items were a 2-pound box of Swan's Down cake flour priced at $2.59 and a 1 1/4 liter of Coca-Cola priced at 99 cents. Rosa chose to pass the buck to the Coca-Cola, making that $1.99. Gotta be honest with you, I would have went with the cake flour. And you know what? That's where she should have went. That Coca-Cola was 99 cents. The cake flour was $3.59, so the buck should have been passed there. Next, Manuela showed us Smucker's Magic Shell Chocolate Fudge Topping, priced at $2.69, and a 9.5-ounce bag of Ruffles Original Potato Chips, priced at $3.29. Rosa passed the buck to the chocolate fudge topping, making it $3.69. I was thinking that myself, though a small part of me thought the potato chips. Well, you know what? The potato chips is where the buck should have been passed. That was $4.29. That chocolate fudge topping was $2.69. So, Rosa had that one and only pick that she got for free in the beginning of the game. Let's see if she made the most of it. She chose number 5. And when Drew revealed what number 5 had, Rosa turned away, and then Drew told her it contained $1,000! She seems to be alright with that, so that's what she won, and that's a consolation win. And I think Carlito would say that $1,000 instead of nothing in Pass the Buck 1 would basically have him say, yeah, it is cool. Okay, before I go any further, I gotta mention what the rest of the numbers had. Drew revealed one to have $3,000. Number 1 had $3,000. Numbers 2 and 3 had to lose everything. Number 4 had $5,000, and number 6 had the car. Well, where else would it be? Here's a tidbit for all of you watching. If you go on The Price is Right and Pass the Buck is your pricing game played, if you end up with just one pick, please choose number 6. Mike Richards hides it there all the time. Come on, beat him at his game, folks. Okay. Byron, who represents the United States Marine Corps, who is stationed at Edwards Air Force Base, was the 6th and last contestant. Yeah. He played Plinko for a chance to win up to $50,000. Rachel was in charge of modeling the 4 small prizes, and the first one was a 2 GB Apple iPod Shuffle. Byron chose the 9, believing that was the second number, and not the 8 being the first number. Rachel revealed the price to be $49. He got himself another Plinko chip. Actually, his first one Plinko chip. And he did get another one, though. Yeah. Next, we had a non-stick cake pop maker. Bakes up to 6 cakes at a time. 6 mini cakes. He believed that 2 was the first number, not 3 being the second number. Rachel revealed the price to be $20. He got another Plinko chip. Next, we had a pig-shaped cast iron bacon press. He believed that the 8 was the second number, not 1 being the first number. Rachel revealed the price to be $15. It was last Friday that a contestant who played Plinko also believed 8 was the second number for that bacon press, but 15 the 1. It's not that expensive, folks. Moving on to today's playing of Plinko, the last small prize was a Cuisinart electric popcorn maker. Byron believed 0 was the last number, not 4 being the first number. Rachel revealed the price to be $60, so he won himself 3 chips to go along with his 1 free chip for a total of 4 chips. Amber brought over the 3-1 chips to Byron, and when Byron climbed up the stairs, he dropped his first Plinko chip, and it landed in 0. Let's see how he did on the next one. Second chip, he dropped it, and it landed in $100. Better than nothing. Third chip landed in $1,000. 10 times as much as the second chip. Now, it all came down to his 4th and final chip. Let's see where it landed it in, folks. Well, I'll tell you this. His 4th and final chip landed in a spot that contained a 1, a 0, a 0, a 0, that's 3 zeros I just mentioned so far, and, get this, another 0, which meant he landed in the $10,000! He won a grand total of $11,100 playing Plinko, and that goes down as an actual win. And once again, I think Carlito would approve on that Plinko win by saying, sure is. I miss Carlito. He was one of my favorite WWE superstars. Alright, now it's time for the acknowledgments. according to Ben Mason Television, for Balance Game, it's the 7th time in Season 41 where a car was at stake in a game that's usually not played for cars. That game was played for a car for the first time since January 12, 2010. Today is 1 day shy of the 3rd anniversary of that happening. And this was the first car win in this game since June 22nd, 2009, just before I started doing the Price is Right pricing game recap. As for the showcases, we got double overbid number 6 for Season 41. A 6th double overbid in the showcase this season. Safe to say, Carlito would say, not at all. Continuing with the acknowledgments, according to Neil Rocks 87, this Sunday, a former Price is Right model will be celebrating a birthday. That would be none other than Brandy Sherwood. Believe it or not, she'll be 42 years old. Wow. Based on recent videos that he'd seen online from her lawsuit she won in November. Take that, Mike Richards. She looks pretty good for her age. I could not agree more. And I really miss Brandy. She was one of my favorite models on The Price is Right during the Bob Barker era and the first 2 seasons of Drew's Price is Right. Okay, and according to I'm264 Shirt, first he's wished me a happy 900th video. Thank you very much, my friend. And when Daniel came up on stage, he stood on Drew's left, and Drew didn't even ask him to stand on his right. Maybe what it said on Daniel's shirt had something to do with it. Today I can do anything. You know what? Daniel could do whatever he pleased on that day. It was his birthday. And he asked me, balance game for a car? Now that is something you don't see every day. No, it is not. To be honest with you, when I first saw the Hyundai Accent GLS, I was thinking the game was going to be hole-in-one, because that's usually a pricing game that is usually played for cheap cars like that one. And let them roll, too. But, wow, balance game was never would have come to my mind. And he also asked me this question on 264 Shirt. When was the last time someone passed the buck to the correct item and passed the buck? It's been quite a while, I must say. Though, to be honest, I really thought Rosa was going to get one of her picks right today, but unfortunately, no. So, to end the week, we had 3 pricing games won. Finally, we got off that 2-game winning streak. Bonkers, Balance Game, and Pushover were won, and we gave away a grand total of $12,100. $1,000 won by Rosa and passed the buck, and $11,100 won by Byron in Lincoln. So, I am naming Cameron, Daniel, and Allison the MVPs of The Price is Right, and Byron too, I should add. Can't forget about him. So I'll just do the list one more time of the MVPs of The Price is Right. They are Cameron, Daniel, Allison, and Byron. Rosa is the contestant, recognition contestant for her small pass-the-buck win. And yeah, no showcase was won today, double overbid number 6. But I do want to tell you that it was Byron and Cameron that were the contestants in the showcase. Let's see. Cameron bid $32,125 on her showcase that involved a trip to Salt Lake City for a 6-night stay at the Hotel Monaco, modeled by Manuela, door number 4, and a Westwide Potter 19-foot sailboat modeled by Amber. The actual retail price was $24,988. And Byron's showcase included a 10.1 megapixel Nikon digital camera, an Apple iPad with smart cover, a pair of Vespa LX150IE motor scooters. Those 3 prizes were modeled by Rachel, and a trip to Barbados that included a 6-night stay at Mango Bay, plus a 5-hour boat trip. I know there was something else with the Salt Lake City trip, but I honestly don't remember it. Quite honestly, well, since it wasn't one, I kind of pointless to mention it. But Byron bid $29,200. Actual retail price $20,403. But we still had a pretty good show to end the week, I must say. Promotional consideration for the Price is Right pricing game recap this week has been provided by Wheel of Fortune for the PS3. Rated E for everyone. Now it's time for my first sponsor spoiler for 2013. Next week, the Price is Right pricing game recap will be sponsored by Sharpie. So, who's going to start off the week next week with the pricing game recaps? Will it be me? Or will it be Martin X Spy 1989 if bonus game gets played? Or will it be Sports Guy 528 if Golden Rotor Switcheroo gets played? We'll see what happens. So, until next week, this is Mr. Horgan reminding you to help control the pet population. Have your pets spayed or neutered. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you next week.